guys, it's Heidi and welcome back to our channel. So today's video is all about Zayla. So I did want to show you guys her hair routine because obviously it is a little bit different than mine. Majority of the time Davian's mom actually does her hair just because she absolutely loves doing it. It's like her little girl. But on occasion, like for example we're in quarantine, I have to be the one to do her hair. So I'm going to show you guys her natural hair care routine that we do probably once a week. I've been kind of learning as the years have gone on, and I've kind of solidified a little bit of a routine for her, and I want to share it with you guys because some of you guys were asking about it. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys are hitting that bell notification down below so you guys don't miss any of our videos. We upload 2 videos every single week and we would absolutely love to have you. So here it is, my natural hair care routine for my daughter Zayla. Hey you guys, so just before we start, here's what Zay's hair looks like before her wash today. It's probably been about 5 to 6 days since we last did a full wash of her hair, and that's pretty typical for someone with natural hair like hers just because of their hair type is pretty prone to breakage and dryness if it is washed too frequently. So we normally wash it 1 to 2 times a week depending on what the week's activities were. So as you guys can see, I am taking out Zayla's braids in her hair with a wide tooth comb. I'm gonna have everything linked down in the description box below for all the utensils, all the products that I do use, but I'm taking them out with this wide tooth comb just because it's a lot easier to get in between the braids and also to take out the black elastic bands that are in there. Normally, as you guys can see, I'm not the greatest at braiding, so this is actually Davian's mom who did the braids in her hair. She always has such cool and funky hairstyles. I absolutely love it, and sometimes we have it out, but majority of the time her hair is actually in the braids just because it really protects it from breaking. Majority of the time we don't even make it fully through her hair before we end up in the bath to finish it off, just because she gets so antsy and so excited to go into the bath. I've never seen a child more excited to be in water in my life, and honestly, taking out the braids is kind of tedious, especially if there's quite a few more braids than usual, like it was today. So I normally just end up putting her in the bath and I finish off the job in there. Oh, and there she goes. All right, so it's shampoo time now. Oh, yep, Kate, just ignore that, okay. So I am using the Professional Motions Sulfate-Free Active Moisture Lavish Shampoo. So Davian's mom gave this to me. I tried it out, and honestly, for the past like 2 weeks, it has been absolutely amazing for her hair. And I just kind of run it through her hair, just making sure I get it everywhere without kind of really scrubbing her hair, if you know what I mean. A little bit goes a really long way with this shampoo, and now I just grab a elastic just so that I can part her hair to make sure I really do a nice deep clean of her scalp, making sure I get all the places because honestly her hair is so thick, so you have to really make sure that you get every single strand of hair. Okay, so now it's time to rinse out the shampoo of her hair, and this is like the cutest part ever. Like, look at her little fro in the water. Oh, I love it. Alright, moving on to the conditioner. So I'm using the exact same brand of conditioner as I did for the shampoo, but I'm mixing it with some Aussie Miracle Moist conditioner. This stuff is amazing. It smells heavenly, and it's made with avocado and Australian jojoba oil, so it's gotta be good, but it's really amazing. It smells amazing, and it just really locks in that moisture. I use it for myself, and honestly this is like the holy grail. Her conditioning process is actually a 2-step process. So I get this black castor and flaxseed oil deep conditioning therapy. It's basically like a hair mask for natural hair. And so what I do is I grab that comb again and I really comb through every strand of her hair and really detangle it because you can't brush it when it's dry and detangle it that way. So this is where I really detangle it for the week. Then I put on one of those see-through caps while her hair is in that conditioning phase, and I usually let her play during this time so that she can hang out and stuff for about 15 minutes, and then I will rinse it out. All right, so baby girl is ready to come out of the bath, and now it's time for the styling process, as she would say. So for the styling, I use the Cantu Care for Kids line. I use the conditioning detangler and the curling cream, which you will see in a sec, one of those hard brushes with the hard bristles, and then you'll need some of the scrunchies from your favorite local shops. So first off, you will use the detangling spray and spray a generous amount all over her hair. And then I take that wide tooth comb again and really brush through her hair just so that detangling spray really gets all over. It just makes the next processes super easy once I put the curling cream in and once I start separating her hair into certain portions and start to style her hair as well. And now I use that hard bristle brush to separate her hair. I normally separate it into 2 halves just to make it a little bit easier for me. So this is where I get that curling cream out and put a little bit in my hand, but honestly, you'll be using a lot more later on. I just start going section by section on that first half, really working it through, because what it does, it defines the curls and basically defrizzes her hair, and you'll see that the curls look so nice and it actually looks like a curl and not just kind of fuzz, if you know what I mean. And I usually find it's easier when I use my hands and just my fingers to run it through, because then you can kind of curl it around your fingers and kind of do whatever to really define the curls. And as you guys can see, it's starting to look so cute and so nice and healthy and moisturized, which is exactly what you are looking for her type of hair. And then I just repeat the same process on the other side after I've completed the first side, and you'll see the big difference between both sides once you take out that second ponytail. You'll be like, holy cow. Like every single time I'm like, oh my gosh, her hair is so nice and it looks so great when it's nice and moisturized. So I just finish off that second part of her hair, and then it's time for the styling, which is the actual styling part. Alright, so today Zayla wanted 2 pigtails on her head, so basically like 2 pom-poms. And what I do first is I part her hair right down the middle with that wide tooth comb. It makes it probably the easiest and more of that clean cut part. And to be honest, I'm not the best at the part jobs. Honestly, with her hair, it's super difficult to part for me for some reason, but I try my hardest to part it the best I can. And actually this day I did pretty good. So this is probably one of my favorite hairstyles. It's super easy to do, especially if you're like in a rush or on the go. All you have to do is part it like I did and just kind of do 2 pom-poms on either side. And then I use that hard bristle brush to really get all of the hairs back, just because she has quite a few baby hairs, and get it so that it looks really nice and sleek and smooth. And another one of my favorite hairstyles that I do for Zayla is kind of like this mock faux hawk type thing. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to do like a tutorial for it, because honestly it looks so cool and she always feels like a little rocker chick while kind of sporting it. Alright, and there we have it! Whoop whoop! I promise you, she is a lot more happier than she looks. She almost looks like I basically butchered her hair, which I did not.
Bye!
Say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Peace!
Alright, so that's basically what we do for Zayla's hair care routine. It normally, again, happens only once a week just because her hair doesn't have to be washed and doesn't have to go through this whole entire treatment every single day or every other day. Her hair is already quite dry, so this is really great to add in that moisture for her hair. I'll have all the products that I use linked down below, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below or DM me. Feel free to send me an email and I will be happy to answer all of your questions as best of my ability that I can. But again, thank you guys so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed. Take care, see you again. Bye!